Oh, it is a crisp 64 degrees outside. Good morning. Happy Monday. Can you believe that already half of October is already done? And I don't know how cool it is your way. Yes, I know I'm complaining to 64 degrees, but it's chilly. Look, I even had to put something a little heavier on. So listen, my question to you is, do you know the rest of this quote says? And I actually want you to fill it in. You can even type it down below to own it. So you can't go back and change the beginning, but ... I want you to go ahead and finish that off. It made me think of weekends, and a lot of times people coming out of the weekend, they get discouraged, they get frustrated, they get on the scale. Maybe the weekend didn't go according to plan. Maybe your week, maybe your whole month so far hasn't gone according to plan. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, maybe your whole quarter, maybe you're starting the fourth quarter of the year, right? We're in Q4 of 2021, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's do or die time. Here it is. Oh, there we are. Sorry, lost you for a minute. Famous quote by C.S. Lewis. Hopefully that didn't cut off too much. So you can't go back and change the beginning, I'll reiterate, but you can start where you are and change the ending. And isn't that, like, to me, that's refreshing, because there's a lot of things that I know that I didn't do or should have done or could have done better, or I wish I had done this. You know, no regrets. You know, one thing in life, you definitely don't want to go through life having a bunch of regrets. And the way to do that is to actually, instead of just dwelling on the past, is realize what's in the past is in the past. It's behind you. Now, I know it's hard, especially if the past has been following you around, especially if you make all of the effort to try to change, kind of just start from where you are and change the ending, so to speak, or change what's in front of you today. And it's hard. I get it. Totally understand that. It's the problem with most of us. We get so accustomed to the way we've done things, right? And if you want change, change happens, right? If you want to change the ending, change has to happen. If you do all right, here we go. Internet is playing with me this morning. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting something different to happen, right? So you know that if you continue to go down the road where you're letting yourself down, disappointing yourself, messing up, maybe not eating as well as you need to, not exercising, being lazy, whatever you want to call it, right? Maybe, stressed out. Maybe the stress is causing you to not take the action steps you need. Whatever it is. Again, we're not here to go into that, but I am here to tell you on a Monday, because it is Monday, Fresh Start Mondays. I love Mondays. One of my favorite days of the week. You can't go back and change. You can't even change what happened yesterday. Maybe you ate a bag of chips yesterday. Maybe you sat on the couch and watched Netflix all day long. Maybe even over the weekend, you had all the intentions to get a plan together, to have some structure, to have accountability, and you failed to do that too, okay? Now, don't beat yourself up, because it happens to the best of us. But I can say is, if you want to change the ending, if you want to actually change, hitting 49 last month, hitting 49. And I think of this being maybe the halftime show. Hopefully I'm not going through any midlife crisis, but if you're anywhere near me or maybe a little bit older, you realize that the ending is, I say the ending, not to be dark about this, but our time on here is very short. How do you want to spend it? You want to keep struggling? You want to keep being frustrated? You want to just keep going down the same road and end up in the same place? Maybe not seeing your full potential. And I want to encourage you on this Monday, you can achieve your full potential. The hard part is, for a lot of people, they don't even know what their potential is. They don't even understand the amount of potential they have, because they've been living with so little potential for so many years. And how do people get out of that? I know for a fact, for me, what's helped in my life is helped to have coaches, to have mentors, to have people that have already been where you want to go. A lot of people come into my coaching program because they see other people and myself that are in a place where they want to go. Now, I'm not saying they want to live my life or somebody else's life, but they see people that are making changes in their lifestyle. They're actually losing weight the right way, the healthy way. They're actually getting on an exercise plan that's doable, that are actually seeing changes in their body. They're actually transforming from the inside out as well as from the outside in. And I would say is I am a byproduct of coaching. And I shared this with a call the other day, and I just I said, the times where I felt really like where I was really limiting my full potential is when I didn't have people pouring into me in my life. And I know that might be the case for maybe at least one or two of you who know that there's more potential there. If you can just get this weight off, if you can just get on a healthy plan, if you can just have some structure, accountability, have support. One of my favorite parts of my inner circle in my Lean Body Breakthrough coaching program is our inner circle of amazing women, mainly women. There's a few guys, but I would just say the men and women that are in my group, they're just like, what's so amazing is that they build each other up. Today's the day we set up goals. Like, did you set goals for yourself? Well, my students are required to set 3 goals for themselves for the week. And then they're required to check in with me midweek, and we get to celebrate wins on Friday. And I'm not talking like, oh, I lost 12 pounds this week. How amazing. Let's share it to the world. I'm talking maybe, hey, I drank the water I was supposed to. I followed my nutrition plan. I got in 3 workouts. I was consistent this week. I got up a little earlier and prepped my meals. Like those types of things. Those are realistic things, and that compounds over time. But it's hard to compound over time if you're going back and looking back at what went wrong before, all the challenges, all the struggles, all the disappointments. And the hardest thing is, for most of us, is we can't get out of our own mind that's telling us we're not going to be good enough, we're never going to make it, I've already done diets, they don't work for me, exercise doesn't work for me, I don't know why, I can't lose the weight, it's got to be my hormones, it's got to be I'm getting older. Again, all these things start to float around in your mind, and then it's just easy to give up on yourself. And I want to encourage you not to give up, and I'm going to encourage you, if you're in your 40s or 50s or maybe even 60s, and you realize the last several years, maybe couple of decades have gone by and you haven't gotten real help, that could be the one thing. The good news is for you, while it's already halfway through the month, I do have room for 3 more women I'm looking for who want to get on board a program that can encourage them, also help build them structure, accountability, support, to be in our inner circle, to have a coach who cares, who have a coach who wants you to succeed, who wants you to have a different ending. And the only way to have that different ending is to actually make change. Change is hard to do on your own. It truly is. I know for me, I know for so many people I talk to, if it was easy, I wouldn't have this kind of profession. I wouldn't be able to do this because everybody would be in shape. Everybody would be in the best shape of their life. They'd fit in all their clothes. They'd be confident. They'd be able to exercise. But the reality is, for the last 26 years, 27 years, I've seen that most of the time people can't get to their full potential because they're just simply trying so hard on their own and not allowing support, not allowing help, not allowing outside eyes to help them get there a lot faster, a lot sooner, and definitely more permanent than most people do on their own. Anyway, take care. I hope this helps, and have a blessed Monday. Talk to you soon. See ya.